Hi everyone, it's me, Sunny, and this is kind of like a random video. I found time to film this, so review reactions aren't the only singular one thing I'll be uploading around this time, though this does have to do with review reactions, obviously. I know the title might be kind of confusing, and based on my last reaction, I think to episode 4, that's like already on my channel when you're seeing this, not a lot of people were very happy with some of the things I said in that video. It was mostly about Ren and Whitley. Oh my god. So I just kind of wanted to like clarify. I mean, I guess I didn't like edit my reaction enough and put like clarifications or like post-reaction Sunny giving commentary to edit the video. Basically, just like regarding like Ren and Whitley stuff, I just kind of wanted to, I don't know, kind of like update my feelings about it and kind of clarify some things. So I'll start with the Ren stuff. So in the video I said I want more characters to go on angry, illogical rants like Ren is doing or something like that. I did not mean that what Ren was saying was illogical. I kind of misspoke, and like if you know me in person, which probably no one really watching this does, I have had a fucking crazy semester. I'm literally finishing my master's degree right now. I'm going fucking insane, and if I'm not like hyper focused on something school related, I do not know what I'm talking about. So I often like have been misspeaking just because I'm going fucking insane. I did not mean to say that what Ren was arguing about was illogical. I meant to say like angry emotional rants, but at the same time I'm not saying that logic and emotions are like mutually exclusive. So I'm not saying that like his rant because it's emotional was illogical. I'm not saying that. I had just meant to say I wanted more characters to like be angry and emotional and just like go off and stuff like that. That's what I meant to say. And I actually like agree with Ren, and I kind of talk about this in my reaction to episode 5, I think, that's coming out later this week. It took some like re-watches, but I do agree with Ren, and I've read like a couple comments, which sadly I don't have a lot of time for right now, but I have seen a couple. And yeah, like I do agree with Ren. I see why he's angry. They shouldn't have to make these decisions, but they're also kind of like the only ones there on the front line. There's no other like force of real adults to come fight, and like besides Ironwood, and that's a whole nother thing. Yeah, they shouldn't have to be making these decisions. I agree with that, and I realize that like they've gotten so far to where they are because like a lot of it was like luck. Like for example, like they weren't gonna really beat Cordovan. Like she was like fucking mad at the end of volume 6. She like let them go because they helped save the city. They've had a lot of luck to get to where they are, and not tons of skill really. So yeah, I get what Ren is saying, but it comes down to there's no one else fucking there to help. So if you're going to hold back the group by complaining that y'all shouldn't be having to do this, then like maybe you shouldn't be there. And like yeah, Ren is like really competent. He has some great action in episode 4. And like, so obviously he's not holding back the group in that way, but people need to be on board. This is literally the fate of the world. And like I said, no one else is there to like help. So I just don't see the point in complaining. You just gotta do the best you can just because fucking no one else is there. I get what Ren is saying. I agree with him about stuff, but it's just like, there's nothing else to fucking do. No one else is there. You guys are at the center of this, and right now, because there's no other competent adults around, you've got to handle it. Yeah, so that's how I feel about Ren. I don't think he's wrong, and I love him, of course. It's just the whole thing about, like, there's no one else there, and, like, if you're gonna hold back the group by complaining, either like stop complaining or don't hold back the group, which I'm not saying Ren is doing, but it could come to that if he's like fucking emo all the time and is like, we shouldn't be here, wah wah wah. And then regarding Whitley, so many people were like commenting on my video that they're like, oh my god, you fucking suck, like why do you like Whitley being treated that way by his sister? And yeah, okay, in the video I called him Shitley. I just think it's a funny nickname because he has been like a little shit before. But that's not his fault. He was raised by a shitty father in a shitty family dynamic. And so it's not like completely Whitley's fault that he is this way. And yes, I agree that Weiss should take the time to try to connect with him. Like their mom said, like, don't forget about your brother. But at the same time, there's no fucking reason why Weiss should care about Whitley right now, like in the scene that happened in episode 4, and there's no reason why she would suddenly do a 180, especially in this scenario where the world's about to fucking end, and suddenly start caring about Whitley. Like, it's just not, like, she's under stress, all this shit is happening, Nora's fucked up. The last thing on her mind is trying to be nice to Whitley, especially when he opens the door and is all like, what do you want? We have a reputation, I don't want to harbor fugitives. And yeah, Weiss was like, that's what you're thinking about right now, is the reputation? Or Blake said that, sorry, I think. Yes, Whitley should not be treated like shit. Though, like, yes, I do find it kind of amusing to call him Shitly and whatever. Like, yes, obviously I think Weiss should connect with him and establish a better brother-sister relationship by maybe this volume, maybe it'll take like a little longer, stuff like that takes a long time to like repair relationships, but it's not the fucking priority right now, so I don't know why people care so much about Whitley right now. Literally the bad guy of the universe to these characters is sitting outside your house about to fucking destroy your life and like people on Earth, basically. Like, she controls the Grimm, but people in the comments are worried about how Weiss is treating Whitley, especially when she's under stress and not thinking about what her mom said, and like her friend is like seriously hurt. Like, I don't get how people are worried about Whitley when there's way more important shit going on. Whitley shouldn't be forgotten about, Weiss should connect with him, but logically, that's not what she's gonna do right now. That's the last thing on her mind because she's trying to save the fucking world. Yeah, for the record, Whitley should be treated better. I will likely still call him Shitly, so wipe up your tears. I'm not gonna stop doing that, plus it's also maybe a habit. And it's not Whitley's fault completely that he is this way, but that's not the priority right now, and I don't get why people care about Whitley so much right now. Yes, Weiss could have been a bit nicer when they like came into the house, like she said go to your room, she pointed her sword at him. Maybe she shouldn't have done that, but it just makes sense to me that she did those things because he was getting in their way, he was being annoying, and Weiss is focused on other things. She's not going to be nice to him right now. That is just my point. So yeah, that's basically all I wanted to say. Yeah, that's it. See you guys on Saturday. Bye-bye.